Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Obsolete Punx here. I'm Lost Motel, joined by the last Pooh, the last Timmy, and Peyton. And as it was just pointed out to me, I did miss a golden opportunity to change my name to Last Motel tonight. So
Trying to help out.
I'm Last Motel? Question mark?
Hi.
Hey, we're listening to Gang. This is their album Keep 'Em Counting, brought to us by Peyton. Thank you, Peyton. We're on track number 3, Salvation for Wolves. Let's get it. Well, that did not go where I thought it was going to go after the first like 10 seconds of the intro. It kind of slapped me around a little bit. Tim, go over to you first.
Yeah, it does slap you around a little bit. They took that song for a ride in so many different directions that you don't expect it to go. And it kind of makes me wonder like how they wrote it. It almost feels like they had this piece written, they had this piece written, they had this piece written for like some specific song. They're like, ah, fuck it, just throw it all together and just make one song out of it. And somehow it works too at the same time. But it is kind of like jarring when you hear it. Um, I love the guitar solo in that one. It's just very nice, kind of just rock solo. You know, nothing real punk about it, but it just sounds nice. And one of my favorite things about this song that I've always caught, and I finally figured it out the other day what it is when it finally comes into that first verse, the vocals with the way the music's going and just the melody that happens always reminded me of Nirvana. And I was always trying to figure out what the fuck song it is that always makes me think of it. And I always had like Incesticide stuck in my head. And I finally figured it out. It's Nirvana, Son of a Gun. It's not exactly the same, but the chorus of Son of a Gun, I don't know why that verse comes in, makes me think of that song. But every time I hear it, always pops in my head. So anyhow, I'll shut up. It's an 82.
Very nice. Payden.
Yeah, yeah, I like that one for sure. I mean, you know it's going to catch me if it's got that kind of a fucking rock and bass line through the whole track. Um, that that brings it up for me right there alone. Um, I completely agree with what you're saying to me about the like. It sounds like a mishmash, but like it sounds like a mishmash that's supposed to happen. Like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Um, I'm pretty much right there with you on that one. I'm at a flat 80. A flat 80.
Good. Tell us
Hmm.
what's on your mind.
Tell us things.
Hmm.
I actually don't have a whole ton to say. In fact, really the only thing I was going to kind of bring up was I'm hoping that somebody was able to point out what that song actually sounded like, what other song it resembled. And Tim, I'm definitely going to go and take a look at that Nirvana song just to verify that because that's all I could think of throughout the entire song was what the fuck does this song remind me of, and I didn't pay attention really to anything else. But a good mid-tempo song, kind of a nice track three. I got to go with the 70, 77.
Yeah, and it's not even the whole song. And it's not
Mm-mm.
even like this whole song, and it's not even the whole Nirvana song. It's just
Nope,
that specific sounds. Something about it just pops out in my head. I don't know.
that's right. Yeah.
I will
Oh, I
say
heard it too.
I will say it kind of gave me a Goldfinger feel too at some points. I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, I'm not too
Goldfinger?
familiar with Goldfinger, just their first two albums, kind of ish.
Yeah.
So I don't have much of a reference point. But I was going to make the same point that Tim made, where it sounds, uh, yeah, it's not what I expected this song to sound like for one, and that I think there are too many ideas going on in here. Like it does sound like we wrote this part, we wrote this part, we wrote this part, didn't know what else to do with them. Oh, they kind of go together. We'll make a song out of it. For me personally, just on first listen, because songs like this on first listen are sometimes difficult to like catch, and then you hear it again and again, and you're like, oh no, it actually does work, and it's catching everything. But on first listen, it didn't really work for me. I like the pre-chorus a lot. The keys in there were cool. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted like more punch from it a little bit, like especially in the chorus, like just adding a boost on the guitar or like another guitar layer or something. I think would have brought the chorus up a little bit. There's just something about the chorus that wasn't punchy enough, but that's stupid internet producer brain. It means absolutely nothing. But yeah, it didn't really do it for me on first listen. Will definitely be listening to it again though to make sure I'm not an asshole. But 68.
Well,
It's like
Hood
a
nailed the
flex
final score. It's a
Oh yeah.
77.
Of course
Yeah,
I did.
of course he did.
Hood knows.
Hood and his Canadian math.
Mhm. The correct math.
That's
The
how you do
correct
it.
math.
That's why. That's why,
Yes,
folks.
Metric math. That's why it worked.
basically anything that's not American right now is the right way to do things. All right, that was strange. Oh no, that was on Strange Fruit. We're on to Strange Fruit next. That was Salvation for Wolves by the Last Gang. My apologies, Last Gang. I know your song titles. Yeah. Um, we'll
My
see you
bad for
there.